Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, my looking for my bracelet. It's been a very, very rushed, very busy morning because I have therapy today, but it is, moving my mouse down here, 6:02 a.m. on Thursday, the 11th of October. And in my lap, I have a little saber/cream. Now, this is hopefully today's last day of showing her off for the bunch. I meant to move her today, but I had no time. I'm in such a hurry. So it's just little saber/cream. She's a cutie, and I love her a lot. She is so absolutely cute. Even Hamster Terror is so cute. She was sitting in her nest, and I was sliding the lid about. There we go, little one. Thank you very, very much. And just like I slid the lid over to cover and give her darkness, I had moved the lid that way when I first came in. And when I was looking down inside, as the lid moved and light came in and she could hear the sound, she was like feet up like this. And it was just so cute. Even terrified. They are just so wonderful. Such cute little critters. I am freezing this morning. I am very, very cold. I think I'm getting one of my housemates' sinus infection or cold, because foolishly the other night he offered me an oil dab. Now he has a terrible, terrible sinus infection, but he offered me an oil dab after he took one. Several. So, oh, there's a moth. Hi, moth. Hi, little guy. There's a moth right here. I had the window open, and so it's dark outside, and moths have flown in, and so I had a moth that just flew up right like there. Yeah, you'll maybe see a couple of them flying by. That one is on the back wall and coming around this way now. What was I talking about? Oh yes, I'm freezing because I think it's because I took a hit off of the oil rig with his germs on it. Virus. Oh, there's a moth back there now too. See, I opened up the window and the light up above, there's just attracting bugs. Dark outside because it's 6 o'clock a.m. It's not going to get light for like another hour outside. And this is a very bright light. And so last night I went walking and I was a little bit colder than usual while wearing this. Now, it could have been just because of the weather, but I warm up while wearing even these sort of things because I warm up fast because my brainstem still wants me to be 325, so I overheat real quickly. Because I used to weigh 325 pounds. Short period of time, mostly between 240 and 280 all my life. Now I weigh 180 and it's hard to keep my weight up to there. And even at that, it's 15 to 20 pounds of loose skin, so my actual body underneath my suit of loose skin is like 160. So, yay. I'm not fat anymore. I haven't been thin like this since I was like 17 or 16 or 15. So it's been 40 years that I've been this light. Well, not 40, 30. But, so I went walking and I was freezing. I didn't bring my sleeves down and I still walked like this because normally, even when I go walking like this, even before I would go walking in the wintertime and I'd still have to tie my coat around my waist toward the end. And I would just be walking in like 40-degree weather with no coat, just wrapped around my waist because I was so warm. So that's what I was expecting. Didn't happen. Last night I took my shower. Oh my gosh, I was so cold. I was colder than normal. I think I'm fighting off a bug right now. A virus, I think. Because even though I took a hit off of the oil rig, and I went and immediately washed my hands with rubbing alcohol, and took the rubbing alcohol and went splash over my lips to try and kill whatever was there. Your lips and stuff are mucous membranes. There's a lot of portals of entry because it's not like this kind of skin. Mucous membranes, your lips and all that, are made to absorb water real well. Tons of ports of entry, so I think I'm busy fighting off a bug. I hope I can get rid of it, because this morning, you see, I have a fan on in my room because I have to have the air moving at all times or I feel terrible. Right now, I don't feel comfortable because the fan is off, but it's colder and it's loud, so I don't need it. But if the air is not moving, I just feel terrible, so I've got to have a fan on at all times. Last night, I was freezing again. Not so bad that I couldn't sleep, not so much that it was terribly uncomfortable, but enough that I knew, oh boy, I shouldn't be feeling uncomfortable. Because I have the sheet, a fleecy blanket, that's the word I was looking for, fleecy. And then I have a towel on top of that because I sleep on a foam mattress. So they are hot. They retain body heat and aim it right back up at you. So I don't need a lot of blankets. And even at that, I was very cold. And this morning, absolutely freezing when I got out of bed, to the point that I was almost shivering and shaking, even while standing over the top of the radiator heater, because I turn on the radiator heater for the hamsters so that they're warm. I don't want them to freeze during the nighttime, which is why I had asked for, and some beautiful and wonderful subscriber had sent me one of those oil freestanding radiator types space heaters, and I use that. Thank you so very, very much to keep my hamsters warm in here. When I go to bed, I turn on the space heater so it stays 65 in here and the hamsters don't freeze. Thank you so very, very much, because they are so susceptible to heat changes, and when it gets too cold, they're going to drop into hibernation. And while every hamster I've had has lived through hibernation, it's a terrible shock to their system. And if you ever see a hamster in hibernation, you won't feel good, because they normally, when you touch a living hamster, they're like regular meat. You know, they're not cold, they're not really hot, but they're warm, they're living beings, and they have soft and squishy meat. When you find a hibernating hamster, they're cold. And it's like they're not dead, they have give to them. It's not like they're frozen and dead, where they're like a cue ball with fur, and you have to go and dispose of the poor little guys. They're colder, they're stiffer, and when they move, it's like if you blow in a normal hamster's face, a non-hibernating hamster's face, it'll go like this. Just because it whiskers and it's air and it's like, ugh. But if you blow gently in a hibernating hamster's face, it'll go. Literally this fast. And they can barely move, and they barely do anything, and it's so slow. And when you heat them up, then they get moving and they're okay. And like I said, every single time I've had a hamster go into hibernation, and I haven't had one go into hibernation for decades. I mean, literally, it was the late early 90s was the last time I had this happen. But I had that happen before because of where I lived, and it was sad. Oh, it's terrible. So if you get it cold, please be careful of your little guys, or they're going to freeze, and it's not good. So I put the heater in here, and that makes it good. And so thank you. So yes, I'm freezing today, which is why I'm wearing the coat, the shirt, the inner shirt that says NSC. Thank you very much. This was a kind gift from a subscriber and commenter. It's old, but that's okay. And so I'm wearing that and that. Now this, I don't feel comfortable because the air is not moving, but as soon as I finish recording so that it won't blare out the sound, I'm going to turn the box fan back. Let me try that using actual language. I'm going to turn the box fan back on, very, very on its lowest setting, because I don't need it like a roaring hurricane or anything. No, I just need moving air. It just has to be moving so it's not stagnant. Put it on this lowing. I woke up at 5:30 this morning and started recording at 6. So I am very tired. And hopefully I will edit that out and put chicken sounds in there. I just hate the coughing sound. It's loud, it overwhelms the mic, so I just like to put in the chicken sound. Or any other kind of sound, just so it's surprising. Anyway, though. So, I wish I had money to get stuff, but life is life. The other day, I took a 6-mile round-trip walk to Walmart to buy a splitter. Now, I am insane. It is a 6-mile round trip to walk to Walmart from where I live. 3 miles there, 3 miles back. The other day, not last night, but the night before, I walked from here to Walmart because I wanted to get a splitter so that I could plug it in downstairs. 3 miles to walk to Walmart. Almost an hour and a half. I get up there, I wander around, I find the splitter. It takes a long time. They don't have a lot of analog phone stuff anymore anywhere. But I found a splitter. Went up to pay for it. Here's the part where I'm crazy. I looked around. There were 2 aisles that were open with cashiers. And then there was the round area. It's not round, it's a square area with about 6 or 7 self-checkout things. It's in a blocked out square and they have them all lining the blocked out square thing. You walked out, you go to the edges, use one of the machines, and then you leave. That had a line. The other 2 had a line. Hour and a half to walk there. I would have had to stand in line maybe 2 minutes, but I held that splitter that I walked an hour and a half, 3 miles to get, looked at the lines that were there, said, I'm going to have to wait 2 minutes standing in line. And so I gave the splitter a toss and walked out in frustration and took an hour and a half to walk back home. So 3-hour round trip, 6 miles, and I couldn't wait 2 minutes in line to buy my product, so I left without it. I am insane sometimes. Even at the time I was going, what am I doing? I can't wait 2 minutes. I guess I can't. Walk out. So I don't have a splitter, but I've got a phone and I've got it plugged in downstairs. The problem with that is the base of the other phone system is an answering machine, and the one that I have now isn't. So I need to get the splitter to hook up the base so the answering machine works, because apparently, I'm not going to give a full story, but apparently one of my housemates, and I don't blame him for being pissed, I'd be upset too. It's a long story, has nothing to do with anybody. It's one of these, please don't become an alcoholic stories, and I'll talk about that on another day, because it's destroying this one guy's family, but he just, not good. But because of that, one of my housemates was pissed, super drunk. He figures, from vague memories, he was either really, really drunk and spilled coffee all over the phone and destroyed it and so threw it away, or got really, really pissed while he was drunk, threw the phone, destroyed it, tossed it out. Long story, I actually don't blame him, but I don't like the effect. So I need to get a splitter so we can plug in the answering machine part, and I can still use the other $14 phone. Yeah, I had to spend $14 I couldn't really afford because I can't go without a phone. They both got cell phones. I don't. Without a landline, I'm stuck. I've tried making, free calls online with this thing here, but for every place that actually, without you needing an app on somebody else's smartphone, for like free voice calls, you need to already have a phone number to be able for them to send a text number to, so you can prove that you're not just wasting their time. I can't. The phone wasn't here, so I couldn't even use free voice stuff because I got to provide them with a text back to say, yeah, I got it. So that was frustrating. So at least now I got a phone. I've tried to make one of the phone calls necessary to do what I need to do, and it wasn't good, but at least I got another phone number and I made the call. So today when I get home from therapy, I need to make a call. So hopefully I'm going to get that done. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. I have a game channel if you wanted to check that out. I try to play video games on a daily basis on the game channel. It's not monetized. I'd like to get it monetized, but even if it never gets monetized, I'm still going to make videos. So hey, if you could check it out, hopefully I've got a card up here. You can click on that and take a look at the channel if you'd like. If you don't like, then don't worry about it. But if you are or could, it'd be cool. Now I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments on my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people. It is arranged because even though I count American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand with my depression and fibro and more, I forget stuff so easily. If I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. I'm sorry, I'm slurring around these bloody dentures. I've got to call my denturist today too. These things do not fit anymore. I've lost weight. I've had tissue resorption. They don't fit. So yay. And I am not reading the comments. I'm just thank you for having left a comment. So whether you're saying fuck off and die, and I've gotten a fair number of those, whether you're saying you are a wonderful human being, and I've gotten far more of those than this type, or whether you're just saying you're a human being, this was a video, thank you very much for having left a comment. That is the important part. So, calling up my crone. We have Jordan Cowling, thank you very, very much, and Thunder Keeper, greatly appreciated. Anna DLA, thumbs up and thank you. Spike My Mike, always good to see you in the comments now. Blasphemous Boy, son of a gun, thank you. Pass the Sauce, greatly appreciated. Extreme 9, thank you very, very much. Andrew Rodenbucker, thank you very, very much. DJ Fat Jesus, thank you very, very much. Maiden CDA, thank you very, very much. Johnny Boy, thank you. Robert Viasana, I am so hoping that I got that right. I'm feeling I didn't though, but thank you. Esme Henson, thank you very, very much. Zombie Wolf, greatly appreciated. Potatotron, thank you so very, very much. And I think we're doomed. We're doomed. Pandora NYC1, thank you very, very much. And TB, greatly appreciated. Brian Glenn, always good to see you in the comments. Definitely a thumbs up. LTU Gamers Team, thumbs up and thank you. Ice Damon, thank you very, very much. Kepula Kepi, I think I finally got it. Thank you very, very much. And Thick Doggo, greatly appreciated. Tavo Mose, greatly appreciated. Daniel Ernst, thank you very, very much. And last but not least, Thomas S. Greatly appreciated. Thank you. Each and every one of you. It is appreciated. I mean, you get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. I made the channel to save my life after the death of my wife. And every single one of you out there, every single day that you watch, that you interact, you help get me out of my head and back into the world. Thank you all so very, very much. It is appreciated. I almost died after the death of my wife. It is rather terrifying how close I came. So thank you all for helping to turn me back into a real, functioning human being. I'm not there yet. I am closer than I have been in decades. So thank you all very, very much. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. I have a whole bunch of links down there. I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+. I hear Google+ is going away. Is that true? I don't know. But if you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. But if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I do take all good wishes. I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very much. Oh, my tummy. I washed down my methadone with just a couple gulps of caffeinated beverage, and now my stomach is upset. I live that way. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get for my existence, and if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very cool. Greatly appreciated. I would understand if you don't want to. I mean, look at me. But if you are down with it, I will do my very best to keep you interested. Interested? Well, hopefully interested, but entertained from now until the literal end of time, which for me will hopefully be more than 14 years. I'll be 74 then. The average lifespan of the American man is right around 74, so I want to live longer than that. I like to make it well into my 70s, possibly 80s. I wouldn't mind the 90s, and being an octogenarian, I could go with that too. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. I don't know if I'm going to have a ration video simply because it's going to be close to 11 when I get home today. I don't know if I'm going to, well, hopefully I'm going to have a game video, hopefully a game video for the game channel. I'd love to live stream again. I want to live stream again. I'm so sorry that I keep falling asleep all the time. I'm so sorry. But You take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that, my friend, is a very good thing. So you have the best day you possibly can. I will see you on the flip side. And yeah, thank you very, very much.